on the question of low probability, right? I've seen this argument, for example, that mathematically it's possible that a black hole could materialize in near-Earth orbit and swallow the world, but we don't spend a lot of resources worrying about that. And the natural response is, but if all the world's physicists were cooperating on a massive project to make that black hole appear in near-Earth orbit, wouldn't you ask them if that was a good idea? And then try and figure out if it was safe, and maybe if it's not safe, to prevent it. And that's the situation that we're in, that the world's AI community, the major governments in the world, the largest corporations in the world are all working towards the goal of creating human-level AI. I mean, it's stepwise, incremental progress, but it's actually, pretty rapid progress right now. So you could stand up there and say, actually, I know that all these governments, all these corporations, all these AI researchers who've been working on this for decades and decades are all wrong. That is completely impossible, that there is no physically possible arrangement of atoms in the universe that could be more intelligent than a human being. Okay, if you believe that, but it's bad policy, I think, to stake the future of the human race on the correctness of that belief. There's no evidence for it whatsoever. So, the overpopulation on Mars argument, again, if the whole world were engaged in a project to move the human race to Mars, wouldn't it make sense to ask, what are we going to breathe when we get there? And that's in fact what people are working on, right? What is the carrying capacity of Mars? 0, right? So if you put one person on Mars, it's overpopulated. So the people who are working on creating a Mars colony are precisely worrying about overpopulation. They want to create life support systems so that the Mars carrying capacity is more than 0. And that's all we're doing. We're saying if we succeed, we're going to need to be able to know how to control these systems. Otherwise, we'll have a catastrophe.